everybody, welcome back to our channel inside the Huxiverse. Today we are going to be making macarons, the sweet little cookie that are so difficult to make, and I have made them a few times, been successful some and not successful others. We are hoping that this video is going to be successful. I'm going to try to make them like little clovers for St. Patrick's Day. So let's get in here. For our ingredients today, everything is going to be measured in grams. The macarons are very finicky and you have got to have the right measurement for ingredients, and they have found that doing it in grams is more exact and it works better. So I have got 100 grams of almond flour, 100 grams of powdered sugar, I have got 50 grams of regular sugar, 70 grams of egg whites, and some salt. I have also taken out my green gel food coloring. It is getting to the very last little bit, so I'm gonna have to get some more. To get started, we are going to sift together the almond flour and the powdered sugar. It is recommended that you do this process twice, if not 3 times, to make sure you get out all of the clumps. Since I am going to be sifting it when I put it into the egg mixture, I am just going to do it once here and once there. So let me get to sift them. Get out, get out. Okay, so I have gotten down to the bottom of our first sift, and I'm going to try to show you why we make sure to sift. There is chunkies in there. Oh, yeah. Those do not go through, so we do not use them. We don't want those clumps in our cookies. They will not rise properly. I would assume that's why it is. So I'm going to take this beautiful fluffy mixture. I'm going to set it to the side. Another thing, when you're making these cookies, you have to make sure that there is no moisture. There cannot be any water residue whatsoever. These cookies do not like the water. So I use these metal bowls to do everything. If you use the plastic ones, you might have some bubbles stick to it, some water residue, and then it's just not going to go good. I think some also use glass. If I had some glass bowls, I would probably use them because you'd be able to see it better, but I don't have any, so we're using the metal ones. No moisture. Don't let it happen. If you're doing it on a humid day, that will affect your cookies. Alright, 70 grams of egg whites. And I am going to mix them on a low speed until the egg whites are fluffy, and then I will start adding in the regular sugar 1 tablespoon at a time. This is how I like to get my egg whites. It looks like foam. I'm going to turn the mixer back on. I'm going to make it a little bit higher. We're going to add the sugar 1 tablespoon at a time until stiff peaks form. So back up a tiny bit. When the peaks are soft, I'm going to start adding in, I'm going to put in the green food coloring. I want to make sure I do it in here and not when I'm folding in the almond and powdered sugar. So soft peaks, food coloring. 1 tablespoon at a time until hard peaks. Let's go. Okay, I have stopped right now to add the green food coloring. I'm trying to show you soft peaks without causing a mess. Can you see those little swirlies in there? You see these little drip drops right here? Drip drop, that you need not. Okay. I'm gonna put this green food coloring in. And now I'm going to mix it very fast. We're gonna get some hard peaks, stiff peaks, hard peaks. Stiff peaks. Look, they don't fall. They don't fall. Yes! Okay, perfect. You have to have stiff peaks, but you have to be careful that you don't overdo it because they're finicky. We're gonna go back to the almond flour powdered sugar. We are going to sift it into this mixture again, just to ensure that there are no lumps. Because what are they? All together now. Finicky cookies. Maybe I should teach a class. I'm just kidding, I can't do that. Alright. And we're gonna sift. And as you know from my previous videos, this is not my favorite part because I make a mess. Maybe I should get one of those like hand sifter things. I've never used one, so I don't know if it does the same thing. I assume so. Side note, I would like to add, if you've been following the channel for the last couple weeks, we have been a little busy. I have not been on here, and I would like to say thank you to little Zanebug for, as he puts it, keeping the channel alive. He has been doing some Fortnite videos on there. So we say thank you to him. Alright, second round of sifting is complete. We had some more little dudes in there. So, another important step. All the steps are important, but you must fold in the sugar flour mixture into the egg whites. Don't mix them. You can't mix them. We're trying to, like, I don't know what the words are. We're gonna get the air out and keep some air in. So to fold, we're gonna bring it around and scoop. That's it. Bring it around and scoop. There are some who have an exact number. I've seen where they say only fold 50 times. And then there's others who say when it's a lava consistency. All perfectly awesome. I feel like with these cookies, you really have to see what works best for what you have and how your temperature and air is outside and stuff. I like to make sure it's all mixed in and just guess. I'll show you how I like mine. All of my mixture is mixed together. I feel like it's perfect right now. I don't want to mix it anymore. This is what mine, I don't know what that was, it might have been a monster. This is what mine looks like. I think I read somewhere that it's good when you can take it out and draw a figure 8 with it, and it's supposed to stay together on the spoon. Again, you're gonna have to figure out what works best for you. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how I like mine. Whew, and my arm is broken. I'm gonna clean up my area. I'm gonna get my baking sheet, my piping bag, and my tip, and I will be back here to pipe them on. Hello again. I have my baking sheet with this silicone macaron. I turned it, my baking sheet upside down. I'm doing it on the bottom because it just doesn't fit perfectly inside, and I do not want them to fold up all weird. I have a big piping circle tip on there. It is 2A, so I can attempt to make the clovers. Take this stuff here. I've gotten it all out. Oh, it's dripping. All right, and they're off there. All right, let's see if we can do this. That does not work. That's not a good looking one. We're gonna keep trying. Hi, Matt. Maybe if we just did like 1 and 2 and 3. What do you think about that? No, it looks like a little man. Let's try again. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Let's see, what else could we do to make these into the right shape? What if we just make, you wanna do little green hearts? Let's see if we can do little green hearts. Looks like a pair of balls, maybe? Got some weird little finger hearts. Let's see if we can, I'm gonna try to do the weird 3 little, this one again. Man, this stuff is hard to work with. I might need a smaller tip. Let's do some green circles. Maybe we'll color them gold on the top. You farted. Okay, so here's what I have surmised. I tried to do some clovers. Again, never done them before. Put together some weird shapes and then pretty much just went back to the regular circles, which I am not going to call defeat because if these come out, I'm gonna paint the top of them gold and it's gonna be okay. So everybody is on here. We're going to tap this tray and let out all of the air bubbles. Again, that is a necessary step. You must get the air bubbles out. And then we wait. Literally, we're gonna wait 30 to 45 minutes until we can touch the top of these and they do not be tacky. So, I'm gonna let you off here. I will be back when these are ready to go into the oven. Okay, you guys, my macarons have set so they are not tacky. My oven is preheated to 300 degrees. I wanted to jump on here and show you what I meant by them not being tacky. So if I know these look crazy right now, calm down. If I touch it, it's no sticky. It's not sticking on me. You're not gonna press into it because then you're gonna have a giant hole, but if you tap on it, it doesn't. Okay, so 18 to 20 minutes. For some reason, the back right corner of my oven heats faster. So I'm gonna put them in there for 9 minutes. I'm going to flip them around and put them in there for another 9 to 10 minutes. Again, with the finicky cookie, the oven, be careful. I will see you when I'm done. I just took them out of the oven. They are extremely beautiful and I'm going to show them to you. I just had to set them down after I took them out of the oven because they are hot. So I'm going to show them to you. We are going to let them cool. I'm going to get all the ingredients together to do the frosting inside. Let me blow your mind. Oh my gosh, what the hell is that? Telemarketer messed up my video recording. Look, they're perfect. Look at their little feet. Oh yes, oh they're perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna set that down so I don't burn myself. I'm gonna wheel my table back in here, get together the ingredients for the frosting. We'll whip those up real quick and decorate those guys after they cool down. I'll be back. Hello guys, welcome back. As I said, we took these guys out of the oven. I let them cool And I've got all my ingredients together to do my center, not the frosting, the filling, to do the filling. So when you take these little guys off of here, you gotta be really careful. You can't really like pick them up and take them off or they might rip. So if you just push them off like this, well look, they didn't, can you see that green right there? They kind of didn't cook on the bottom all the way. Well, they cooked all the way, they just... Oh, I have my sad face on. So, what I have learned from this moment is that when I decided to change it from doing 18, that one's a lot. When I decided to change it from doing 18 to 20 minutes to doing 9 and 9 minutes, I think that the 9 and 9 is, I think that the split of time and the flip is fine, but I should have done 9 minutes and maybe 11 minutes or 10 and 10 minutes. I just get nervous because I don't want the oven to burn my cookies. Okay, so I will pull those off as we are filling. I'm going to just do a really simple whipped filling that my friend showed me. She's so sweet. I'm gonna take a cup of this, which is just the rest of it because I already used some of it. And I'm going to beat it. It's super chilled, by the way. And then after I poured it in there. We're gonna mix it. I'm going to sift in a half a cup of powdered sugar first. I sifted that in there. That's a glazing. You hear glazing? I'm gonna put in a smidge of lemon extract just to give it a little nom nom. And some yellow food coloring. Because they're green, yellow, that's fun. Now I'm going to mix this very fast, very quick, until it is fluffy. Okay, you guys, look. I stood here with that stand mixer for like 10 minutes and tried to get that stuff thick, but for some reason it wasn't happening. I don't know if I did something wrong, if it wasn't as cold as it was supposed to be, but at the same time, my phone is about to die, so that is perfect timing. I am going to take this frosting and I'm going to make it yellow and I'm going to add some lemon and I'm going to pipe it into the middle of these guys and I'm going to paint the top of them gold and I'm going to take some pictures. And I am sorry that this video did not do what it was supposed to do, but this is where we are and my phone is dead.